If you're looking for coins for packs or players like you see on the screen, visit my friends at thegamekeys.co.uk. Use Nick at checkout for 5% off all of your PlayStation, Microsoft, or PC coin orders. What's up, boys, and welcome to another series that helps clean 14. Now, over the next few episodes, as I'm sure you've guessed in the title, I'm going to go over my favorite cards from Ultimate Team 14 and then show you their Ultimate Team 15 stats. Now, some of them won't have Ultimate Team 15 stats, so we're going to predict their stats. So today's video, we're going to start with my favorite center backs from Ultimate Team 14, from the very highest all the way down to even bronze cards. Now, this video could get pretty damn long, so let's get started. So to kick things off is Legend Desailly. No real surprise there considering how overpowered he is and how expensive he is. Now, of course, on the screen you can see his actual stats in Ultimate Team 14 and then his Ultimate Team 15 stats, which to be honest look pretty much no different. But this is definitely going to be one of the cards I want to have in my club in Ultimate Team 15 as well. Moving swiftly on is Frankie Rijkaard. I've used this card all year long, absolutely love him. I only paid 300,000 coins for him, no idea what he's going for right now. But if you don't have a ton of money and still kind of want a legend, he's probably your best bet in terms of the affordable legendary center backs. And really, as you can see, his stats haven't really changed much in Ultimate Team 15 other than his passing going down and dribbling barely going up. Next up is, I believe, the highest rated center back in the game, Team of the Year TOTY Silva, and no real surprise there. The card is absolutely incredible. Stats to absolutely die for. Now, he didn't have a very dominant year this year, so I don't think we'll be spoiled with a card like this in Ultimate Team 15, unfortunately. But as you can see, his Ultimate Team 15 stats on the screen, not too bad to start off with. Good pace, great defending, not bad dribbling and passing, so it'll still make him a really decent ball-playing center back, which is what I like to use. And hopefully throughout the year he can get himself an inform or two. No surprises, my next favorite center back is the next Team of the Year, Sergio Ramos. Now, I am acting a little bit biased on this card because he's a Madrid player and I just want to love him, so I kind of do love him. And what I mean by that is he's a great center back and I'm always going to use him, but his heading is kind of broken and that pisses me off when he has 94 heading. Otherwise, he's an absolute god. He's aggressive on the ball among all the other things that you'd want in a great center back. Pace, defending, standing, sliding tackle, everything is incredible. And as you can see, his Ultimate Team 15 stats, you know what? Very similar to TOTY Silva, just a little bit worse in terms of defending and dribbling stats. But again, he's definitely going to be a card that's going to be in my club. Next up is arguably my favorite center back in all of Ultimate Team 14 and probably in any of the Ultimate Teams I've played. Company is just a god. I've said it over and over again, so I'm not going to go into detail of why I love him. He's just incredible. Go watch my wagers, go watch all the videos where I do talk about him. He's just got that something amazing that really translates on the field for me. And for 445k spent, bargain. And as you can see, his regular card stats for Ultimate Team 15, he doesn't look as good as either Ramos or TOTY Silva, but to me, I still think he's going to be one of the better center backs in the game, especially when the physicality of Ultimate Team 15 or FIFA 15 is supposed to be even more realistic. I'm hoping I can pack pull this card early. Now, Matt Hummels is a card that honestly I didn't think would ever make it into my favorite center backs of Ultimate Team 14, or really any Ultimate Team, to be honest. I've never really liked his slow pace and high attacking work rates and relatively low dribbling and pace for a center back, but this Team of the Tournament card is on another level, guys, and I paid 180,000 coins for him. So worth it, especially with the Shadow Chemistry style. And as you can see in his Ultimate Team 15 card stats, they're actually not far off his Team of the Tournament card stats from 14, which is like a third or fourth special card that he's had, so these stats are really bumped up. EA's done a good job in giving him a very nice increase for Ultimate Team 15, and again, a card I'm going to hope to have very quick in my club. Now, this English beauty is someone that I know a lot of people would have been like, okay, Nick, we know he's in your favorite or top center backs in Ultimate Team 14. I've used him since he's come out in my wager team, and along with Vincent Kompany, he's helped me destroy team after team after team. So this specific card I would highly recommend. And again, similarly to Hummels, his Ultimate Team 15 card has had quite a few nice boosts to bring him very similar to his Team of the Season card from this year. So for anyone that can't afford the TOTY Silvas and Sergio Ramoses of Ultimate Team 15, you might want to jump on this card. I think he's going to be a really really overpowered center back, especially for the more frugal Ultimate Team users. Now, this specific card is definitely a novelty item. Jerome Boateng's just upgraded card is just as good as this one. This one is better, but it's not worth the massive price tag. Now, I would have paid whatever for this card because I use the upgraded Jerome Boateng in so many of my teams. So he's always going to make it into my top center backs in Ultimate Team 14. His stats with his height and his good work rates make him incredible, especially that 4-star weak foot, because you can use him on the left and not feel vulnerable that he is right-footed. Now, what I'm sure you're even going to be more impressed by is his Ultimate Team 15 stats that you're looking at. And credit to EA, they've done him justice. He deserved the upgrade with the run he had with Bayern Munich the last few years, the World Cup victory that he's had with his German national team. And really, if you watch a lot of the German national team, a lot of the Bayern Munich games, he is a freaking incredible center back. Not just at defending, but moving the ball up the field, dribbling, passing, long passing. He's a god, and to be honest, this might be one of the first center backs I buy in Ultimate Team 15. He's going to be expensive, but if I don't pack him, I'm buying him no matter what. Oddly enough, right after Boateng is yet another novelty item card to have. Again, this card is fantastic, guys, but the regular Chelsea David Luiz or PSG David Luiz is just as good. Barely any real stat upgrades. But if you're a moron like myself and always want to have the best possible cards of the players that you use, then I would recommend this card. It's not that he's broken or anything. He is a little bit better than those regular cards, but not 850,000 coins better. Now, David Luiz doesn't have a leaked Ultimate Team 15 card in terms of real stats, so these are the stats that I think he'll get, which I think is going to be very similar to his Man of the Match card. He's going to get a little bit of a boost just because of the hype surrounding the Brazil national team, and he did decently in the tournament until he kind of completely fell apart with Dante, so I don't really know. I don't think EA is going to drop him down too much, but I don't think he's going to get a big boost like a lot of people I see saying. Now, quickly moving into some silvers is the monster Van Dijk. This Team of the Season card is incredible. He's got outrageous strength and in-game stats to die for, and really even looking at his card stats, he's godly. Costs a pretty penny, and I recently repurchased him, but believe it or not, he doesn't even feature in my 2 center back Dutch national team. Now, he also doesn't have any leaked Ultimate Team 15 stats. So this is my prediction of a card I think he's going to get. He's had a great year. I think he's definitely going to get a gold card. Now, I could be wrong. He might get an even higher gold card because of the year he's had. Next up is one of my most incredible pack pulls, believe it or not. So Matt Besler gets into my favorite center backs just because he's such a special card to my club. And then, of course, you look at his stats, and for a silver, those stats are absolutely incredible. Low, high work rates, left-footed, so great as a left center back. He features in all the MLS and US national teams that I build. Now, I didn't bother making an Ultimate Team 15 card for him because, to be honest with you, I don't want to bullshit you guys. I don't know too much about this player himself outside of Ultimate Team, so I'm not just going to make up card stats and look like a moron. I don't know how he's done this season, so I don't really know how he's going to be built in Ultimate Team 15. Now, this is the first bronze center back to feature in this video, and he came completely out of left field. Mr. Gavin Gunning, I actually picked up when I was building an Irish team, and yes, I did pay almost 100,000 coins for him, but when you look at his stats, again, for a bronze, he's absolutely incredible. 6'2", medium work rate, left center back, awesome. And it's not just because I'm a pace whore, guys, and yes, you do need pace at the center back, especially in Ultimate Team where everyone lobs and abuses pace. It's needed, but he plays higher than his stats. 57 dribbling, 53 passing, yeah, fucking right. 67 defending, yeah, right. He's worth the money if you're trying to build kind of an original team or an Irish team. And again, I don't know the real Gavin Gunning, so I'm not gonna bullshit you guys with yet another predicted card when I have no idea what his stats could be for the next year. Now we're actually going into the regular cards, and the first regular card is not even gonna be a shiny gold. I'm jumping right to Mr. Juan Jesus. Now, before I get into this card, I know a lot of you guys could be thinking or maybe writing in the comments like, Nick, where are the Nemanja Vidić's and the other just shiny gold players that are great that I like? Well, a lot of those cards are the Team of the Years and the cards that I've already described to you guys. This might sound elitist, but I always try to build the best possible teams and the best possible players, so inevitably those are going to be my favorite center backs, and that's just how my club rolls. But I'm showing you guys what's been my favorites over the year, and Juan Jesus has been that, especially for Serie A teams. Believe it or not, when my Team of the Season Chiellini pisses me off, I sub this guy on and he overperforms him. So let that sink in a little bit. Next up is one of the heroes of my Zlatan Ibrahimovic project series, the French silver known as Umtiti. Now, if you go back and watch the series, you guys will see that this guy overshadowed a lot of the team of the season and informs that I've used in the Ligue 1. And I just absolutely loved him. It didn't even feel like he was short 5'11". It felt like he was about 6'1", 6'2". Just a great card to use. And again, I just feel like all of his stats are not accurate to how he plays in the game. He plays the ball well, he passes well, so I love this card, and I'm thinking the way he's played and the way people talk about him, I think he's going to be a 75, maybe 76 gold in Ultimate Team 15. And here is the god that keeps Team of the Season Van Dijk out of my Dutch team, Kareem the Dream Rekic. Out of all the cards I have showed you guys in this entire video, he would make it into my top 5, I'm not even kidding you. Again, he's kind of one of those phantom cards that don't really make any sense in that he's got 73 pace, 74 defending, 77 heading, 63 passing, 58 dribbling, and he feels like he's about plus 10 on all those stats. Now, I did create an Ultimate Team 15 card for you guys to look at. Don't hate on me, PSV fans. I know a lot of you guys would disagree with his stats and think he probably still deserves to be a silver, but this is what I hope I can get next year. Just a selfish card that I want. Now, the second to last center back I'm going to go through is a guy that's been in my BPL silver team all year long. Someone that a lot of you guys would be like, yeah, okay, he's pretty awesome. Mr. Okore. A card that I'm sure most BPL silver teams would use. But believe it or not, I started using this card when I built a Danish team. This guy and the Ajax left winger, I think called Fischer, he's a silver, were the two that stole the show in the Danish national team for me, and I've been using him ever since. Maybe he'll be another guy that jumps into that 75 non-shiny gold card territory. And last but not least, this is a card that is just kind of dear to me and someone that I absolutely love. Someone that you guys would look at and be like, dude, there's even better bronze center backs than this guy, even in the league that you picked and even in the nationality that you picked. But to me, Jean-Baptiste is a beast. Those stats mixed with the 6'2" height, low high work rates, right-footed, he slots perfectly into my US national team. Yes, he's also pack-pulled, so that's kind of special. I would highly recommend him, and again, I have no damn idea what the hell he's gonna be for next year. Oh, and there we have it, boys. There's the end of my favorite center backs for Ultimate Team 14, and what I think most of their cards will look like, or do look like in Ultimate Team 15. Hopefully you guys liked this video. It took a lot of effort. If you did, smash the like button, boys, and we're looking at my favorite midfielders coming up next. Now, is that center defensive mids and center attacking mids and center mids? Now, I'd love to read in the comments below what your guys' favorite center backs from Ultimate Team 14 are. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you beauties on the flip side. Peace!